On a day-to-day the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing indifferent. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you hang that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding, I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass, put the feet up, kick back and relaxing at best, no I'm sitting on Reilly's gas.
Green light, red light, I've been playing that in Warzone, mate. Warzone,
Yes.
I've got a red light, green light thing. It's fucking like a Squid Games mode. It's very fun.
Yeah, Squid Games guy.
I don't know, I've not watched the second one. Have you?
No, my dad heavy likes it, which is pure surprising for me. Do you know? I feel like that's the type of thing you start watching, but I couldn't go it with
Aye, it was all dubbed and all that.
all that dub shit. But he was like, new Squid Games, brilliant, mate.
Banging, bro.
I never.
Do you never even watch the first one?
I watched a bit of it and then I just kind of get. I feel like there's a lot of things like that where I've went to start watching it and I'm like, I go to start watching it and then I watch like a few and I'm like, I know this is probably good. I just can't be arsed watching it the new and then I never go back to it.
Never go back to it ever. I did that with some stuff. I done that with Better Call Saul. Watched like a couple episodes and I was like, that'll be banging. I watched it at one point, never watched it, and then I've just finished season 1 there. Banging, bro. Too good, mate. But anyway,
Enough of that nonsense.
enough of that shit.
Troops, we are delighted to tell you if you couldn't guess by now, look at this guy's hat. Look at the Bosks on tap. We are happy to announce we are now sponsored by El Dorado. The only tonic wine. Let's get an ASMR. Oh, a few of them, mate.
I like that.
Class, mate.
By the way, a cold Hoffby might be unmatched, bro. Might be number 1 for me.
It's been chilling in this room, mate.
Aye, it's been chilling in just the environment. It's free chili Baltic now, mate.
Aye, it's crazy, mate. But we're so happy to have them on board, mate. Just the perfect accompaniment for. We've never drank in this podcast, and look, we are drinking right, but guess what? We're drinking so responsibly, mate.
Oh, I'm a responsible guy.
What pisses me off these days, mate, is these silly wee lads down the park with all their friends and they drinking so irresponsibly to the highest degree of my knowledge.
To the highest extent of what I know about the situation, adults are also drinking irresponsibly on the regular.
That
You ever
could-
go in a boot, mate? Go to La Vita or something?
Aye.
See some old uncle pissing his drawers, man.
Aye. Mate, love you said that, mate. I was out over the Christmas break, James.
Tell me.
I was out over the Christmas break and I was away seeing a band at the Barrowlands, went into St Luke's for a wee scran and that.
Oh.
Went into St Luke's and I go in and I don't know why I get caught in this mindset, mate. But I was at a urinal, got to the toilet, mate. Piss, old school piss, mate.
Number 1.
A great British piss, bro. I was going to hit one in the toilet and I'm hitting it and I get this thought, like, what do I normally do with the other arm? Hip.
A hip job. Hip job's so confident though.
Mate, what a bit in the pocket.
Oh,
How hard is that, bro?
I'm sure.
Piss, one horn on dick, one horn in pocket, all chill, mate.
Just letting it rip. I like that.
That's chill.
I like that. I think I'm always trying to occupy it with something.
Aye.
I think I'm trying to
Phone.
pick my nose.
I always feel,
Pick your nose.
aye, mate, I always feel sort of like, see if I'm ever like one horn dick, one horn phone, like sort of mind numbing, really scrolling in a booze or somewhere, and a mad older guy walks in or something, I feel like such a pussy, mate. Like pure. They're guys that like, they go and have an old school piss, mate. They'll horn in the wall, mate.
Fart.
Fart at
The loudest fart you've ever
the
heard.
fart at the urinal, mate. Palm above the urinal, mate.
Yep.
Leaning over, pissing and that.
And then spitting in the urinal and that,
that's
you know.
proper old school,
That's like I used to go to a certain boozer. I used to get into the toilets, and it was as if that was like a requirement. Like you either need to spit or fart.
mate. You feel like nobody's going to respect me in here.
Aye.
Unless, mate, I went for a It's funny you say that. I went for a sunbed the other day, and like we get into the sunbeds, and I hadn't been for a sunbed in ages, and I was like, look, I walked in, try to get the steps in, and that walked in, and she was just the most like. Now you ever bump into people working maybe places like that, and they're just pure like hate their life, and they're just like we were talking, and she was typing on the computer, just staring in front of us, and I was like, all right, and she was like. And it's about 7 at night in the sunbeds, and then everything she was saying, I was howling. I was lying in the sunbed howling at this. Megan didn't want a cream, right? She didn't want to buy a cream. I bought a cream. I was like, I'm all in.
Packet.
Chips are in. Aye, packet. You want to do ultimate for you? Aye, bar. Snip.
Aye.
There you go. It was like hemp or something, mate.
Oh.
So funny, but because I was like, I'll take that one, and it was like $2.50. And the other one was like $3.20, and she was like, do you know there's actually better creams than that one you want? And I was like, I what ones? And she was like, she looked up, and you could tell her she was like reading the prices, and she was like, the hemp CBD one is unbelievable. I was like, it was like the dearest one. I was like, I give me it. But Megan didn't want one, and the woman done that to her. Do you know you lose 35% of your tan no wearing a cream? And I was like, who came up with that figure, man? 35%. I was lying, trying to rationalise it in the sunbed. I was like, what group of scientists were sitting about like that? We've noticed it's 35% less. Like, where does that figure come from?
Like, I'm imagining the study, like, would you get the same person? Like, how do you measure a tan? And then do you know what I mean? Because when you get a tan, like, there's
like a Dulux card thing. Just like,
you go like that, and then you go, right, I'll wait for this to fade to the exact same point as this other Dulux card, which is what you went in with. And when you're exactly there, you go in again, and you'll know where the cream, and I bet you're 35%
exactly
Dulux. Like, they use the Dulux cards like that as a measurable amount. Do you know what I mean?
Aye,
You're
it may be something like that.
Dulux cards away, or 35%, something like that.
They would just replace the colours with percentages. Take it for there, subtract it, pi, square root of it, and all that, and then hit that, mate,
and then tan me up,
bang, mate,
boom, bronze, golden god,
mate. I need to also mention we're delighted to have El Dorado on board. Really, I can't believe it, mate. This is the dream, mate.
It's a bit, it's a dream. I mean, because actually, I think I'm sure, like this came about for a kind of chance thing, but I'm sure I've mentioned before, I'm like, that'd be a good gin, mate.
Dream sponsorship, mate.
Like Scottish tonic wine, mate. Like, that's the ideal thing, know what I mean?
2025, bro.
Hoffbees, that.
Mate, Hoffbees,
that. Fullbees, that. It's incredible, mate. We're sitting here. I'm a bit, mate, I'm slightly wrecked. I'll be honest with you.
We've been out, mate.
We had had some nice stuff today, mate. Piece and fish
We've been
fingers.
out and about, mate. Mate, how good was the piece of fish fingers, bro?
That was a delicacy, bro.
Oh, homemade. Do you know how you ordered a homemade fish finger sandwich?
Right.
I was sitting there, I was third to order, and I was like, I'm going to need to I was actually going to interrupt while you were ordering your homemade fish finger sandwich and just say double that up.
Aye.
I thought, but then I was like, I don't want to be rude.
Aye.
I don't know what the etiquette is here.
Space.
If I'm the waiter, do I want somebody to just be like that, or do you want people to be like, right, no, it's you?
I don't know. I think I would quite like a bit of like an auction.
Free reign, mate.
Like an auction. Do you know what I mean? Just like the waiter just comes up and goes, right, step right up, and then you go up, and it's like people going, pizza and fish fingers, fucking, know what I mean? Like, mash and sausage and mash. I was close to getting the sausage and mash,
3
mate.
pints and 3 sausage and mash.
Pints of cool asahi, mate, of a Saturday.
Unbelievable.
That's unmatched, mate.
Nah, it truly is, mate. But I need to mention also Adam Donnelly, the man, Don Diaries. I've committed, mate. I'm going to get my life figure.
I can see that you have, mate.
What? Really?
There's been some changes.
You think so?
And your posture's better. And
Really?
all
You
that.
think so?
Aye,
What are
mate.
you saying? I saying aye?
You look rejuvenated at least.
I feel
anyway.
it. He's got me, mate. Macros and that.
Oh, mate. See that boy. See his like scrandans, mate. I know he's a scrandon and that, but I sometimes scroll through his videos just watching what he makes, just like class.
I wish I could do that, mate.
Dynamite.
I wish I could honestly do that, mate. Just whip up the low, mate. He's the master of the scran, bro.
Mate, the
I'm
low
actually.
calorie
Do you know what
breakfast.
it is, mate? Adam Donnelly is like the Wizard of Oz, mate. And see when you like sign up to
Aye.
PT with him, it's like getting behind that curtain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting behind that curtain, mate. And then you see all the scran.
see
You
how
don't
this-
just get all the mad poxy and stuff, mate. Yeah,
Aye.
mate. Like a catalogue, bro.
Is there a cookbook?
Aye, cookbook, mate.
Ooh.
Don Diary's cookbook.
And he's also running a mad amount into what's he doing? Is it 100 days?
100 days.
10k? What's that I was doing?
10k a day or something it is.
10k a day for a month. I think
Aye,
it is.
it's for
300K.
it's for men's mental health, isn't it?
Sam H. SAM.
Aye. So we'll link that in the bio if you want to go and no the bio, the description. If you want to go and donate to that, good cause. The boys just sprinting away, mate, every day, man.
He's gumping, bro.
Aye, he's gumping, bro.
He's gumping out.
Aye, 100%.
Just trotting about. I would love to do that, mate. I'd love to gump it.
I was kind of
across the
thinking,
aisles.
with your new when the new haircut, mate,
Yep.
you could gump.
Do you think I could gump out? Just go for it.
I'm hitting the gump.
I might do it, mate. How far could you run in one go? Do you think? Like, Jen, up if you had to, like, say I'm like, right, I've got everybody you love in a gas chamber. Sorry, that's a fucking horrible image.
Right, okay.
I've got everybody you love, and you won't see them anymore if you don't run 100 miles without stopping, like as slow as you can.
Kill them the new, mate.
Did you get rid of them?
Just gas them right now. Mate.
How long do you think you could do?
100? Would you say 100 miles?
100 miles, no stopping. Walking or running? I'll give you walking.
I would probably walk it.
Do you think you could walk 100 mile? That's a fifth of what the Proclaimers done, mate.
500?
They done the 5 ton, mate.
And they walk back and off?
Aye, mate,
That's 1,000 mile, bro. To be right at your door?
just to see the bird.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't do
Would you
that.
walk 1,000 miles?
No. Mate, there's something about these days, I don't know why, mate. There's something about I don't mind going out a walk, like driving somewhere and going, right, this is a walk for 7 miles or whatever.
Right.
And you do it, you get back to the motor, you get up the road. I like that. But see, like I just couldn't, like, I don't know. I think my motor was in the garage or something for like a day or two, and I had to walk to like the wee Tesco and get bread and milk and walk back with a bag, and I was like, this is fucking horrible.
No, but no, I think about that. See, the days you need to do that, I feel like just hard as nails, bro.
Aye.
Like pure humping my shopping, but like I feel like start sneering at motors and that, hissing at them. I'm walking down with my bags, and I done that. I'm like, mate, as the motors I can buy, I will spew poisonous venom at a motor, mate. With my bags I shop.
Mate, we've kinda been doing-
I'm at pollution. I start really hitting the environment nowadays, mate.
Do you think that's how you end up being one of them mad weirdos that pour custard their paintings and that? Is that like, do people like they people?
I don't
The
know,
people
man.
that think dust are like mad Caravaggio's and that. So what are you doing, mate? There's something about it heavy. I know. I mean, like Morgan said, like, oh, like just stop oil, like cut a Van Gogh,
Why?
like painting, mate. And I was like, oof, man, that's the only, like that's the best stuff we have. That's number one, mate.
Aye,
Like,
that's it.
see, like Starry Night or like mad works of art are like the only good thing humans have done. Like, really?
That if we got exterminated, mate, I would hold a Van Gogh up. Just look at that, mate.
We've done it.
Look
We've
at
done
that, mate.
something, mate.
Don't do it, mate. Look at that, man.
It's beautiful,
Well, that was us.
mate. And then somebody's like, we're using too much oil, guys. I'm going to cut this painting up. It's like, oh, that's something about that. I don't know if I'm being a pussy overall, but I something about art I think should be protected.
Aye, for oil.
For like oil gets us gone. As I'm talking about.
If it's for water, maybe I'll listen.
Where you aren't the
I'm
Rudy
big into water. Mate, imagine there's no water.
I know, mate. Do you know
My dad, my mum and dad went to Lanza, mate. Didn't even run in water for like a day, mate. My dad was phoning me having a I'm need to talk to this guy and that. I need to get a guy running that.
Mate, is that
no
not just-
running water, mate?
it's-
So imagine there was just none of that.
It's just like volcanic rock there, isn't it? Like it's no.
Aye.
Like, I don't think there is running water. Like
No, that is.
no, but I mean, like
Like
I
their
don't
toilet
think
when
there's
they
like
flush?
I don't think there's like a natural flow. I think it's like stored in that. I'm sure.
Maybe, aye.
On like a lot of the Canary Islands, anyway. I'm sure I've heard that. But that's no, mate. No in Scotia, mate.
No.
I'll be Gaff, mate. We've got the water here, mate. We were out trekking about near. Obviously, we've got a lovely flowing, snaking through the location we're in. We were out trekking about, and it was kind of like as I was saying earlier on, like when you if you don't have your motor ready or whatever, and you need to go and do stuff. We kind of done that there. It feels good, mate.
It's amazing, mate.
It
The
does.
responsibility of no having your motor.
Aye, like we can get
is-
steaming and all that.
Aye.
Asahi's with a piece and fish.
What about that family that fucking left, mate?
Aye, that family.
We were in a place. I don't think we were being out of order.
I don't, mate. We were sitting.
Were we being out of order? I don't think so. Or one pint done.
We've had a couple of drinks,
I
right?
don't like. You're allowed to 2 and drive, mate. Is it no?
5 and drive.
5 and drive, mate. Is it no?
5 and drive to England, by the way. That's what they're all about down there, mate. I've like worked in England and people scud the pints and then go, right, I'm driving, mate. I was staying in Luton. And I was way like the company I was working for at the time, it was like all the managing directors and all that, right? And it was all a pure big deal. But they ended up just getting wrecked, mate. We were sitting in like a mad beef eater, like outside the Premier Inn, and we all just ended up getting wrecked and had a mad buzz. And now that way they were mad English, like all the mad directors now were all mad English guys. When me and like the boys to the work went there, it was pure like, ooh.
Aye.
But they ended up getting steaming, mate. And one of them was like, all right, I need to go. And I was like, mate, we're just taking these like Leicester. Mate, he drove from Luton to Leicester after like easy 13 pints.
13 pints,
10
mate?
pints.
Who is it, King Henry, mate? What the fuck is he doing 13 pints
Mate,
for?
he was tanning pints, flinging chicken bones at his shoulder. He was fat. He was fucking. He was sitting on a throne.
He drove home?
I drove up the road in a Tesla, mate. He's got a mad sporty Tesla and just bombed it up the road, mate. 100 mile an hour. And
That is like, I think, now you get the things that are like, if you done it if you were poor and if you done it if you're rich, it's two different things. Like people would look on it differently. I always think drink driving's a bit like that. Like people like mad business managers, like, yeah, I had a couple of cocktails in the office today, shot right up the fucking MA at home. You know what I mean? Like the pure cunts about that. Well, mate, I mean, you got a high stress job, mate. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's alright to your edge off.
But recently, because it was warm, so it must have been like at least September or something. But I seen a wee car I used to hang about with, and he had no tap on, but a high vis like vest on, like for sights and that, like a high vis vest. Had one of them on, but no tap, and he was scudding cans of Four Loco, and he was like walking up the street, and it was like 2 o'clock on like a weekday. I was like up to him, like, I've just finished what, mate, just go ahead up the road, mate. And I was like, alright, I need born. It was on Duke Street, and I like stopped somewhere wherever I was going, Pepe's or something. I looked at the road and he was like jumped in the driver's seat of a motor, mate. He had just holding like an empty can, bent it, tanned another one, sitting talking to me. 3 cans of Four Loco, mate, and up the road.
Dangerous job,
Which isn't as classy as a couple of cocktails.
Couple of Negronis at the office. Okay, sue me. Okay, I'm running. I make £500,000 a year.
Who doesn't enjoy a Chateau
I
Neuf
need
to
to
pop in the office?
Oh, come on, little red wine, little Merlot, you know, in the office at lunchtime. Who's to blame, you know?
It'd be good, wouldn't it? I've got a pal who's like an accountant, and I'm always like, talk to me about, he always talks about like,
You must be taking on as a girl, mate. Shaggy mad balls. Nah, mate, you must be an accountant.
mate, I always hate him because they always, like, him and all his pals, like Dan, you know, him and all his pals are all accountants and like mad finance managers and all that, and they'll sometimes just go, they'll mention the partners. It was like, so I was with one of the partners, but they all work for them companies and they talk about these partners, and I was like, tell me about the partners, man. Like, what are the partners like? What is it like when you get, like, these are obviously the pure top dogs and these mad accountancy firms and all that, and they're like, you getting about with them, get a booze and that, and it's like pay for everything and all that, and I always think like, be good to be that, mate. Like, see if I could instill into my younger self, so I'd be like, try your hardest to no fall asleep and like ickies, not like learn about economics and that. don't get bored by it so easily and try and do something in that.
Try and get partners at the end of the
Mate,
day.
I feel like I should be a partner somewhere by now.
Just a money man.
I should be moving money for that account to that account, for that account to that account, dealing with BlackRock, Vanguard. I feel like I should be in them circles, bro. Do you not think so, no?
Just shifting about cash. I could see you more like, right, Papa John's needs 100,000 cardboard boxes. Like, I could see you there. And you're like, 100,000. Oh shit, 10,000.
I've just
Sorry, Papa John.
Papa John, I owe you
done it.
90,000.
I've done it again.
No, mate, I'd be fuck it. I'll be out there dabbling in wars and that. You know what, mate? You know what BlackRock are doing now?
What?
Buying up all the farmland in Ukraine and that.
Are they?
Aye, BlackRock are mad.
Do you
bro.
think they'll buy the fire, like the land where that fire happened in LA?
I keep seeing
There's
people
one,
talking
mate, Mel
about that,
Gibson,
mate.
that.
How mad's all that, mate? It's very sad, mate. It's horrible.
That is something like as a Scottish person you see, and you can't even almost, you can empathise with it because people are dying and like you're just seeing things evaporate, but you're like, you watch and you're like, fuck's sake, but you kind of know that could never happen here. Do you know what I mean? Like it's so like far from what could happen here.
But it couldn't happen anywhere else in the world. Like,
Is it the way it's built or something? The hills and that?
So there's hills, right? And then it's dead windy there. There's some reason it's heavy windy. And it's like heavy, it's all obviously pure desert and all. Really, it's like the driest heat you can get as well. Like, I don't think you get, like, you don't really hear about, you probably do get bushfires in, like, you get bushfires in Australia, like bad ones. And I think you'd get them in maybe like South Africa and like Serengeti and all that, but like no that bad because it's so built up. It's so like there's I don't know, it's so built up for something that dry and windy. Do you know what I mean? Other places are like that are deserts that don't have like sparking points and that, don't have people barbecuing and all that. It's like such a unique place in the world.
To keep it going further. Right.
And that's how I said like when some like I think somebody said to me like it's like but you see stuff like this all over the world and like nobody cares, but when it's like celebrities and that, it's like people like everybody saw the news and that. And I was like, for one, obviously if celebrities involved, it's got to be in the news. Like if this did happen, as I say in Breen, like in Australia, in the middle of Australia where it's 45 degrees and that, there's a bushfire and there wasn't anybody for 600 miles.
It's obviously not going to get reported. Aye.
But then also like it doesn't happen all over the world. Like there's nowhere else, as I say, apart from mad remote places that nobody's anywhere near. Because there probably is, like, I think there's Death Valley, but Death Valley's in California, like where what do you call them? Done the cult and that.
I think I say where Undertaker's
where Manson went, Death Valley, I'm sure that was called.
I think he went somewhere there, aye.
Mad farm there, like I'm sure that's like one of the hottest places on earth, like the hottest, driest. And then if you take in like where all the fires are or the winds, and then cause everything's secrets so uphill, everything's coming down the way obviously, and it's just mad embers just fly
and
catch
catch
a bit of wind
again.
away, mate, and then just land somewhere else that's dry as fuck. Light it up.
Scary, mate.
It's so scary, bro.
A fire is the worst, mate.
Oh, mate.
Fire or tsunami, though?
Oh, I'd take fire all day, mate. I'd burn myself alive before being like...
Water is crazy, mate. I don't want to... That's why I was saying, mate, to save the water, like, I'm in water's team, mate. I don't want anything today versus water. I won't surf. I'll swim. But that's as much resistance as I'm putting against the water.
Will you gently swim?
I'll breaststroke.
Oh. You breaststroke? Do you ever like...
What, is that a front crawl?
I think that's a front crawl, but I feel like front crawl's a bit more like doggy paddling. Like I'm thinking more like pure Michael Phelps.
Aye, that's front. Yeah, it's still is it front crawl?
It's fairly aggressive. Oh, I can't help
Why don't we watch the 100-meter front crawl world record?
Aye, let's do that.
That's what I want to see right now, mate.
Let's see the fastest.
Who is the fastest? It'll be some Welsh guy, mate.
I'm sure it was Phelps, no, like drugged up to the gills.
He was just baked, mate.
Was he?
Absolute legend, bro.
Was he a good one?
Mate, to go and do a bong, mate, jump in the Olympics. Basically, the whole story goes like this, right? He gets a bog, takes it to the Olympics, goes outside, scoofs it, boom, in 800 metre or something, bro. Boom.
3 seconds.
Does it, mate. Kills it, mate.
Easy.
What is the world record?
New world records, 100 men. See, I don't know. What's a freestyle? What is freestyle?
Freestyle is like in the cha-cha slide when they go, turn it up, and then you can kind of do what you want.
Reverse.
Swim any way you want, bro. Any stroke, bro.
Oh, is it?
Hit any stroke.
But
You
surely-
just... Nah,
surely
that
everybody-
isn't what freestyle is, but
Surely everybody's hitting the front crawl here. That must
I
be
think-
the fastest, bro.
here we go.
Oh,
man.
look, they did the dolphin, but I look at me. That's nuts, bro. That's robots, mate.
He was fantastic underwater in the first few strokes.
See, be fair.
No, mate, I'm how out of breath would you be doing that?
You'd be gubbed, mate.
US are coming strong. Mate, it's that.
It's back.
Mate, I used to go up to like a lifestyle at Eastfield. And Donnelly used to hit them, but them I'd roll and push up like
Can you not do them?
a community pool. I don't know, I don't dare them.
I can do them. It's more intuitive.
Who's going to
than
win
you
this
think.
anyway, mate?
I mean, obviously the Chinese, mate. They're ahead and everything.
Shiny are powering, bro.
There you go. It's leader. Look, it's not a very Chinese name, is it? Mad leader.
Matthew Leader.
Pan.
Pan. No, that's more like it, mate. That is more like it, mate. Pan,
And
mate.
smoked them, mate. What's a
Pan.
big distance in like so like see?
What's
it's-
the longest distance they swim for?
No, but it's weird. Can we find that out? The longest, because that must be knackering, mate.
The longest swimming race of all time, bro.
No, but that'll be the
Lock
English
it in.
Channel or something. People,
Mate, look. Now cunts, the cunts like that, right? The cunts like swim the channel for charity,
mate,
innit?
David Williams did. see for Little Britain. Sorry, Joe. Can you? At one point, I just don't want that to get lost. David Williams. I don't know. Is he called that? David Williams.
David Williams, aye.
He swam the English Channel, mate, and I'm sure it was for charity. It was for like children in need or something.
Bro,
Mate, it was the first thing it came
I
up.
don't trust that guy.
42-minute doc.
big
stick it
swim.
on. there's 140.
Mate, how far's the channel? Mate, you could not pay. What? Mate, right, before this starts, put a figure on it, right?
What?
Put a company comes to you, mate, the El Dorado, and they want to send us the channel,
Right.
but you need to swim. But they'll,
And what am I proposing the cheddar for it?
you're saying how much for you, like, never mind what's got a charity in that. There's Hunter's got a charity, you don't need to worry about that.
Aye.
All you need to do is name a figure that you want for in 6 months, you're going to swim the
Aye,
English
that's what I
channel.
was going to say. Do I get time? 6 months isn't a lot of time.
It's no.
I'm no
How long do you want?
swim ready. I would need 18 months.
It's 2 babies, mate.
To swim 350. Mate, I thought it was 35 miles, mate.
The English Channel's 350 miles.
No, that's not
You
right.
can't
That's
swim.
not right. That's not right, bro.
You can't swim that. You
Mate.
can't swim 350 miles, mate.
Mate, 350 miles is Turkey or something. No, it's no. Obviously, it's no. What am I talking about? I'm
It's
thinking
in black and white, mate. The
Aye,
English,
It is. No,
the English Channel is 560 kilometres.
At its narrowest point, it's only 21 miles, so you
Right.
can do that.
He's
right.
obviously took a shortcut,
Right,
mate.
we're
He's
not
took a
going-
path along the white cap, bro.
We're not doing the shortcut. We're doing the 350 miles.
Aye.
A boat swims alongside you to pick you up and let you sleep, but only sleep. You need to complete 350 miles. And you sleep and eat. So you get 9 hours on the boat at any time you want. And that's for eating.
I get a 9-hour break.
A 9 hour break every time. So you get.
I was thinking about swimming 3 miles there.
Oh my god! Imagine swimming.
3
Imagine
miles, mate.
for where we're sitting right now. Imagine where Davin Williams finished 140 miles. He done right. So that was the River Thames, mate. He was going up the Thames.
David Williams swam the English Channel from England to France in 10 hours and 29 minutes in 2006.
That's nuts. So that's 21 miles, right? So,
That's still crazy swimming, mate.
so
10
let's.
hours? Do you think he'd a boat with?
I know it
They just
definitely
just go, mate. All right, David, on you go, brother. Get you in France, bro.
I'll tell you something, mate. Not only did they have a boat with him, he had, just before we read this, he had the nation behind him, bro. See, because I listened to all that shit, because this was in 2002 or something. 2006. So I listened to like Jonathan Ross and that back then, mate. So I like heard him phoning Faye the channel. He phoned.
You can't even phone
He
me.
had a
mate.
waterproof phone and he phoned into the radio for the channel, and I've listened to it, and that's how that just popped into my head there. But it was like, I think there was like the whole nation was behind him, mate. I'm sure he had like a crew with him, a camera crew and that. Like he'd have been
documentary, mate.
Aye.
But
so I'm talking to you, the new, mate. Right, 350 miles.
Right.
He took 10 hours to swim 20 miles. So let's just say it takes 5 hours to swim 10 miles. So to swim 350 miles, that would mean it would take 350 hours. Is that right?
Aye.
Right. So you get 350 hours, mate. That's roughly...
How many days is
2
that?
weeks, roughly. Let's just cut it all down. I've done that rough math in my head. If that's wrong, don't slag me. I think that's right. Let's just say it takes 14 days to swim the channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a 9-hour break in between each one. You've got as long as you want, but I'm just giving you a rough time scale, 14 to 18 days it will take. How much are you wanting in your pocket for that? The same question you posed to me earlier. You've got a year.
Minimum
amount.
I've got a year to do it.
Mm-hmm. No, you've got a year to train for it.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you've got like 2 to 4 weeks to do it. And you've got a wee boat next to you that comes next to you. It's got a bed, food.
9 hours a day I can
phone,
sleep.
Tablet and that. You can watch Family Guy and that on the tablet.
Right. I'm wanting probably minimum 10 million.
10 mil for 2 weeks work.
Mate, I'm fine the new, mate. I'm alright.
If you take 10 mil, you'll take 5 mil.
Aye, alright. Go on then. Go on then.
That's always the height. Like that's so true. Like see if somebody goes, maybe do that for like 100 grand, and it's like, do it for 100 grand, do it for 40 grand, mate. You're for it. And it always is, mate. Like the number you give is never your actual number. Do you know what I mean?
I remember like being in Vietnam and watching see before I went, I was watching mad videos about like how to like bargain at the fake markets and that, because the guy in China used to go a bit and they used to like hit them with mad Chinese language, like pure, I'm not gonna do it, but
do it. Be fine.
Xin
Identical to
Xin
Chinese.
Hai Lai. That is actually Vietnamese, mate. You can Google that. Xin Hai Lai.
What does it mean?
It just means
Party rocking in the
house tonight. It means sort of it actually means party rocking. Which I can't, mate. It means party rock, mate. No, stop, bro.
Aye.
But I remember I was watching videos trying to research, and he was like, always go, like you were saying, he was like, go 50%. So they'll tell you, you're like, right, much dong's that? Excuse me, hen, how many Vietnamese dong? And she'll be like 100,000, which is like £3, right?
Aye.
And you're like, right, so you're meant to half that. You're meant to go half below like what you actually want it to be. So say you want to pay 75, you go, right, you'll give 50k then. And then, so they go 75, and I went to about 9 different places and tried it, and they were all like 100k. I was like, 50k, and they're like 100k. Every place, mate. Didn't work. Didn't work, man.
Fuck with the bartering.
Aye, didn't work. Like
you need.
I don't know if I've just not get the. I don't know what it is, mate. I'm too fair a person. I think like any shop I ever worked in my whole life, see, like I worked in fucking like Top Man, House of Fraser and that, and see any time a customer had a problem, I'd be like, between you and me, this could come to a joke. Like I would be pure like, look man, I'm a man out of people, right? See if I could give you that refund, I would keep it. If it was up to me, if I was calling the shots in
Hand
here,
you it right now.
I'd give you a refund, mate. I'd give you a refund like that, but it's fucking mob and that.
Fuck, it's the Top Man.
It's a Top Man. It's a joke, honestly. And then they go, all right.
But I think like if I was to go anywhere in the like. You would think Vietnam would still employ good old bartering tactics.
They do.
mate.
I just don't think.
You had the.
I don't think I had the. It's weird when it's no in your culture to do it, but you feel like am I tramp pure like what as if you're going in to like buy fucking a night zipper and being like enjoy deal like that $79.99 I'll give you 40.
Aye, no, like no.
I might start up before than that.
Aye.
Bartering
Needs to come back in a big way, mate. Like I feel like
supermarkets.
I feel like you should go into a supermarket, get all your stuff, and be like 70 quid. And they're like, no, it's £104.
Take it or leave it. You've scanned it on what you got to do.
And then it's like up to, and then it's like the shops need to employ people that are good at bartering. Like
Aye.
I feel like we had it right,
They
mate.
should employ Vietnamese women.
And you should be able to go into a shop like I remember there's a shop in a town called Minted that sells like Stone Island stuff, like Supreme stuff. It's like a free ad, but I kind of know the guy. I know the guy works in there, and I kind of know the guy that runs it. But I used to like that was my economy when I was younger. It was I would work. So when I was like 16, 17, that I'd get like 150 quid a week if I was like lucky in my mad apprentice jobs. And I would like take that 150 quid, spend like 50 on drinking drugs at the weekend, and then the 100 quid maybe a wee bit put away. And that sometimes I'd get a few £100 and I'd buy a nice jacket or something. I would always go to Minted to get kind of decent stuff, but you could also sell stuff back to them, and it was so nice. Like not even stuff that you bought in there. Like I mean, like I would have like a mad nice jacket I've had for a few years, and it's got a wee bit of hang, and it'd be like go and sell it to them, and then it would be like I'll give you like, and it was always a pure terrible price, I'll be honest. Know what I mean? It's not going to be you're getting a CP jacket that you paid 450 quid for. You're going to get maybe £150 maybe, but that was like a good wee that kept me going for a while, mate. But I regret it now because I've kind of grown up and been like, it would have been nice to have had all that stuff that I sold for pennies on the dollar.
Mate, I think like you should be able to go in and like buy shit out of Tesco and then go into B&M and be like, right, what do you want for that? Lenore.
Aye.
Lenore, the big bottle, and a scent that yous don't have it in
Aye.
much. But they don't know I just got it on a club card.
Aye. You're saving 250.
I'm like, I'll give 11 quid I'll give you that for. That should be how the economy works. No, I was thinking how class would it be if like see the housing market, they just done that right, we're scrapping it. What we're doing is every time a house comes up, you can buy a raffle ticket.
Oh.
So any time a house goes on sale, let's say when you go on like Rightmove and that, you can click and it won't even say like bid or but it won't say anything, but it will say this is how much a raffle ticket for this house is.
Let's say a number. Say 500 quid.
500 quid raffle ticket for that. Like depending on the house, it obviously varies in the price.
Right, so your price brackets for the raffle tickets for your houses, this is the new system. The price bracket for your raffle system is you pay between £100 and £300 for either heavy nice flats, 2 and 3 bedroom houses, some detached, some semi-detached. You pay between £300 and £800 for like 3 bedroom and above houses. All detached and all nice and all whatever, all got a garden or something, and then you pay like £800 to £1,500 for like the best of the best, and then maybe there's a bracket above that.
Because imagine like you get, man, you're like, right, fuck it, I'm just going to try for this mad mansion, I'm going to buy a 1,500 quid raffle ticket, and you're sitting one day and it's like win a prize in Clyde One or something, you know what I mean? It's like the cash register.
But
mate, you're just sitting and working. There's like, right, raffles a day.
Aye.
Make sure you get your phone in that. It's got to buzz, so you will get a message. It will ring twice. One of the ones, mate, and you're sitting. You're like,
you get a phone call. Answer before 3 rings, and you need to say, "Get me a gaff."
Get me a gaff.
Get me a gaff.
This is what should be happening, mate.
And then, do you know what, mate? Do you know what? Let's just extemporise on the idea a bit. I think we get all the banks and that to start giving out mortgages for raffle tickets, so you can go right. So, I think you should get mortgages for raffle tickets. So you should get a mortgage of like 40 grand, and you buy as many raffle tickets in as many brackets as you want, and you've got more chance of winning. And you pay that back, and then if you don't win, get another mortgage, another 40 grand or whatever. I think on average, depending on how we work it, that might be a better system than like getting a mortgage out for the exact amount and paying it for fucking 40 years or something.
Boring, bro.
I know, it's no...
No chance for anybody. What about just one day you go, I'm going to test my luck. Boom. Put on a raffle. I've won a mad mansion, mate. That's your gaff, mate.
Let's talk about how it works for a seller in this market.
Right, okay.
Right, so I'm Jamie. I'm putting my house up for sale. I want, like, I don't know, is it still valued the same? The house is valued the exact same. You know what I mean? So like, say I'm selling my gaff, I'm like, I want at least 200 grand in raffle tickets because that's what I think the house is worth. Is that how it works? Maybe you get valuators come in and go, this gaff's worth 10,000 raffle tickets in this bracket.
Aye, that
And then
should
that's
start
the
being
cap.
a job.
And that's the cap of like how many people can buy that on Rightmove. Rightmove are still involved. I don't want to cut Rightmove out of this.
No, Rightmove are a key part. That's going to validate us in the space, having Rightmove's backing. Rightmove are the right move, mate. It's like that. What's that advert you were telling me about the day, the Paris?
Aye, so there's an advert, I don't know, I've spoken about it in another podcast, but there's an advert that goes, it haunts me, bro, because like, I talk about this to everybody, mate. Like, everybody I talk to, I'm like, have you heard? So it goes, make your choice without delay at Radiator Outlet. .co.uk. So I hate
lengthy, bro. Lengthy.
It's lengthy.
It drags, you know.
I'll tell you what.
It drags.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
But I don't know what make your choice without delay means. It just means, I think you were the one that said that. You said, what does that mean? Just get in, get out, pick something up and leave. Like, it's no, you need, in your jingle, you need to capture what a business is all about. And I think, make your home a palace when you buy at Victor Paris. As like, that's textbook jingle.
What is
mate.
it, Victor Paris?
I think so.
Can we try and search that? Can we try and get, because I
we
want
get
to
the
see if they're
advert up?
Are they batting it up?
Victor Paris.
What did they sell?
Type in "make your home a palace when you buy at" and it will come up, mate. Everybody knows the tune. Victor Paris advert.
Right, let's get
it's
about
Victor
it.
Paris. Right, you just need to listen to. So what I'm wanting in a jingle, Evdo, is like I want a bit of jazz, a bit of do. No, I mean that's what
It's
I'm
got to
wanting.
be catchy, mate.
Aye, but that's the hole that the Radiator Outlet fell into, because that's catchy, bro. Make your choice without delay at radiatoroutlet.co.uk.
It's lazy, mate.
It's
I don't know.
lazy.
It's just lazy,
It's
innit?
lazy, but I'm saying, because I think I used to
Can we
think
come up with a better one for why to make an ad for radio outlet?
Radiator
What
Outlet.
radio outlet?
It's radiators, they sell
Right,
radio.
let's watch this. Try and get a bit of inspiration.
Right, this is ideal.
It's the biggest ever sale at Victor Paris, and there's huge savings across the store. Not only can you save up to 30% on big brand names,
Wait,
but we're also
wait,
covering the cost
hold.
of VAT on everything. Save on contemporary and traditional bathrooms, walk-in showers,
Hold.
baths, jacuzzis, tiles, and accessories.
I have Victor Paris.
Got all the addresses, everything
mate.
you need is there with Victor Paris, mate.
Please,
Bathrooms.
Days of
Bathrooms, radiators, kitchens, kitchen units, kitchen tables.
and your home's gonna be a palace,
Bro,
mate.
now all the palaces you've ever seen.
You'd see how that Taj Mahal. No,
Mate, make your home the Taj Mahal.
you can name business.
Have you ever had the thought that you want to make your home the Taj Mahal?
Honestly, aye.
Only every day. Well, come down to radiatoroutlet.co.uk.
Aye, every day. That's better.
That's better.
Can we find radiatoroutlet.co.uk just
Let's
so
see
I want
what
everything
they're
have a
doing
visual
now in this space.
Because I just think that, mate, as like, and it might be a bit old school, it might be a bit hangmy, but
It
listen,
does the job, but
it's tried and tested, mate.
it's the formula. It's
It's like when a Scottish football team buys Connor Salmon.
guaranteed goals.
It's gonna get you 12 goals a season,
Mate, 12 goals. He'll work for the team. He'll put himself about. He might get a red card every 3 games.
He'll bite a guy.
He might bite a guy. He might actually fucking assault somebody, mate. But he'll work for the team.
Prices
where
at
you'll
the
get me out,
Radiator
Panda.
Warehouse. Always in stock.
No, radiator outlet. So type in make your choice without delay at radiatoroutlet.co.uk. I bet it comes up.
Nah, it
mate.
won't come up on
It
YouTube.
must come up on YouTube, mate. I finished it for us.
Mate,
Our jingle is on Rock FM and Great Six. Oh, you sure, mate? Try it again because it is on radio.
I can't
it is on
believe
that.
this.
I listen to on Greatest
that's
Hits.
it?
I listen to Greatest Hits.
No, it's
not
Radiator
it.
Warehouse.
Affordable prices at the Radiator Warehouse.
That's for Robot Wars, that.
Mate, Robot Wars at the live show.
Oh, Robot Wars, Beyblade tourney, Yu-Gi-Oh tourney.
Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh's just between... It's a match, mate. It's a final match. It's between me and you. Like, for a month before it, we need to start stocking up on Yu-Gi-Oh's.
A year.
You're getting dusted, mate.
Mate, swim the channel
Eat
and
my
do that.
Yug, mate.
Eat my Yug, bro.
I can find it, no? Listen,
Fucking cowards,
do you know what
mate.
I'll do? I'll record it the next time. It's just on the radio that I hear it, and it frustrates me so much, mate.
No,
and it's because it says .co.uk in a song. I feel like, see the medium of like singing, see like a sonnet, like a poem, like a lovely song. It shouldn't have mad website speaking it. It shouldn't have .co.uk.
No, you should never say that out loud. It's an unspoken rule in the advertising world.
And, mate, but the thing is, the bastards have got me, mate.
Nah. I mean, here, see if I honestly was setting up a company now and I wanted a jingle. Now, we've had beef with him, mate, a major beef with him in the past. It's only one man I'm calling. Nathan Evans, mate. Nathan Evans.
You getting him in?
I'm saying Nath. I'm getting his number. I'm putting the feelers out and I'm saying Nath. Spin me some mad Scottish bullshit, bro. Spin me some Highland Coo in the Who. Spin me some of that shit.
what
I
he
want
does
to
best.
sell laminate flooring.
I'm selling carpets here, Nathan,
Aye.
and I want rid of them quick, smart.
Mate, Nathan, mate. Nathan, laminate flooring, flying at the door,
I've
mate.
got plenty of leads here, Nathan. I just need a jingle.
I've got plenty of buyers. I need a jingle, bro. I need something that's going to mate. Something about a wee Highland granny and the Highland fling.
So talk to me. Is Nathan Evans? The heather on the hill.
That's him, brother.
Is that the bastard? So talk, like, what else has he got in his locker? Has he done anything else?
Nathan Evans is very much in his lane of like, I am Scottish, but I'm not afraid to show you.
Aye.
You know, it's very like, oh, you know, hi, okay, I'll have an iron brew on
Aye.
Tinsel Hill. Okay, I'll take a multi-pack of Diet Iron Brew up Tinsel Hill and I'll meet you at the top and we'll dance under the stars. It's very like that.
That was quite good.
Write that down, mate.
right now.
Cribble number
I'm
one.
sure that guy's raking it in.
Diet
mate,
Iron
so
Brew.
get it to-
Diet Iron Brew up Tinsel Hill, mate. Christmas number one.
I
We've got a
have
year.
of El Dorado when we walked up Cornikill and everybody
Mate, it's coming, bro.
Mate.
But Nathan could spin me laminate flooring, but and that's very Scottish. Oh, your dad said the flooring's
yeah.
absolutely hooching.
honking.
Absolutely.
So why not come on down and buy from Lamond? Mate, we need to get Nathan Evans involved, mate. We could get a wee jingle for the podcast.
Please, bro. He's got any charge, bro.
Aye.
He's a star.
Melon
bro.
Benny. Benny cleared us at 10 G's or something.
Nah,
didn't he?
mate,
He's baller.
10 G's, aye.
Benny T, mate. Benny T. But talking about jingles,
Nathan
mate,
Evans is. Once you get in Clyde One, you're in the Scottish Illuminati. I don't care what
Aye,
anybody says.
100%, mate.
Once you're involved with Clyde One, apart from, I don't think any of the Clyde One Super Scoreboard have bought it. They're in a different realm.
Aye, but at the same time, is that not maybe the Freemasons or something? Like, is that not something?
Look, do I think Gordon Hunkin has a lot of power in Scotland?
Wait, did he reply to your comment?
He liked it, aye. It was like a picture of Gordon Duncan and his like family or something. I was Stephen, I was like Gordon Hunkin and he liked it, mate.
Mate,
Mate.
you're in there.
Mate, I'm dying to go on the scoreboard.
Right, so
We might get El Dorado could.
pull their strings.
Reilly's gaffing it, we'd get slaughtered on the scoreboard.
Oh,
I think
mate.
we'd have And I tell you what, I'd give you a right good go and beat the pundit.
Could we? Aye, we would really need to. I would need to. What we would need to do is you'd need to keep on top of your news and top of everything that's going on in Scottish football.
League tables.
Aye, look at League 2 every day for a week or something.
Who's only Austrian manager to ever manage Rangers?
I couldn't.
Sorry,
pass on that lot. Yeah, I'd be like fucking 2012 Pep's Barca, mate. I'd be pass. That's what
Mate, I think I would mean Halliday or it would be good, mate.
Mate, you're having a bit of Halliday tonight. I think Halliday's due replacing me on this podcast, mate. I think you and Andy might hit it off, mate.
Me and Andy, I think we'd go like this in fire, mate.
You think so?
I think, mate.
So let's just talk of scenarios. Like, what would
Me
you?
and Halliday
Where do you
would-
think? Like, know how that way? Like, there's certain people, right? So, like, see if I was going to be, there's a lot of things that I would be like, if I'm doing it, I want my boy Evan to be there.
Mm-hmm.
What's something in your life that you'd be like, I'd love to, like, go bowling with Halliday, get a wee pint after it and that.
I don't think I'd go. I don't think we could chat enough to go bowling.
So what is the ideal scenario? Like, I'm putting Andy Halliday in your lap. You get the scenario.
Mate, I'll tell you the ideal scenario.
Because you like Halliday.
Mate, Halliday's good, mate.
Mate, I'm not saying I don't like Halliday.
Here's the scenario. Right. I'm out for a
Can I
mate.
crack this Philby?
Get it up,
Are you
mate.
sure?
El Dorado, mate. We are drinking responsibly.
Aye, very responsible. I promise.
This has been so... I don't know if you have noticed how responsibly we've been drinking these bottles of El Dorado.
I'm a responsible guy.
You tucked her away, mate. But I'll tell you, mate, as you crack your boss, mate, get it, mate. As you crash your boss coat, mate, I'll tell you the dream scenario, right? Me and Halliday, right?
Right, what he's doing. Set the scene.
I say to Megan, I say, do you want to go out for a meal this weekend then?
Oh.
And she says, Evan, I fancy tapas. I go, and we went out for tapas last weekend, and she says, you know what I'm like for tapas.
Aye, he's daft for tapas.
I say, you're so
Makes
right.
he?
Mate, daft.
He's daft for the tapas.
Mate, man, this is daft for the tapas, bro. So I say to her, I know we can go for tapas. Let's go. Let's hit the West End.
Oh.
West End of Glasgow, mate.
Mate.
That's just how I'm rolling,
You
mate.
got a bit of paper on you?
Mate, LD sponsorship, mate. Adam Donnelly Fitness. I'm ripped and I've got paper, mate. So I'm like, I've still got 60g of protein to hit later in the day. Let's go West End. Let's get some tapas. And you know what it's like, mate. Tapas. The tables very close together, James.
Yep.
It's very intimate.
It's an intimate.
It's intimate.
Candle in the middle, small
Wine.
table.
Wine. Oh my God. What's that? Potatoes breakfast. Oh my God. Oh, mamma mia.
A Cuba Libre cocktail.
Wow. Frozen margarita. Oh. Can we acting up? So, mate, we get in and they're like that, right? What is it? Table for 2, 8 o'clock? Right, no bother. Mate, I go in, right, and I'm kind of squeezing by people and I've got a big jacket on, hitting people. Sorry.
Snoring outside, maybe.
Watch.
Just started snoring.
Just started snoring, mate. I've got my watch, half people. Oh, sorry, mate. I get to my table, mate, and we sit down and I'm like, quite tight here, innit, to Megan? She goes, aye. I look to my right, mate, who's there? Andy and Jelly, mate.
What is that, Scottish Becks and Scottish
Andy-
Posh and Becks?
Andy and Jelly are there, mate. I'm just like, what did I say? What's my opening line?
Well,
Tight.
maybe save this for the Patreon. I don't know. Cy Ferry went in the fucking Ronzo the other day and he said to Morgan, oh, your boyfriend does that Reilly's gaff and that.
Did they? Hi.
So,
Mate, I'm one step closer to Halliday, mate.
I'm sure you sit next to Halliday. We've got to go, all right, mate.
Have I?
Aye, are you?
Nah, you do that.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Mate, you do that, my thing,
Aye. Good right, anyway, it was good chatting to you, mate. And then they go back to the meal and then, how are you, like, game planning this?
No, mate, I've got it. So, me and Megan are eating, right? And I'm munching. Calamari. Boom. Lemon. Over it.
Oh,
James, too much lemon. Almost too much lemon, if I'm being honest. And then, like, naturally, as the convo's going, it's jokes. Boom. But I'm saying them, I'm turning the volume up, mate, on the jokes. And I'm kind of saying the jokes to Megan, but I'm kind of saying them to Halliday, or not.
You're
I want Halliday to kind of turn around and go, mate, Yeah, that was a good one.
You're letting the room know what you're thinking.
I know what I'm doing, mate. I'm in there cracking jokes. Megan Hinks. These jokes are they're for Halliday, mate.
0% Megan.
It's all for Halliday, mate.
100% Halliday.
Aye.
What are you giving it? Are you giving them a Halliday spin? Like, are you giving them like I'm sure, like, you may be talking about like Livingston or not the places he's played and that.
I
You know what
might
I mean?
pepper a bit. I might make like a.
And
So,
also,
I
mate,
mean-
but the thing is, Jilly's a wonderful lady, mate. You can't be sitting ignoring her. You know, maybe going to be firing some jokes that she might appreciate as well. I'm
If she wants to come along for the ride, she can come, mate. But I'm like,
Your tunnel, you've got the blinkers on for Howlers.
I've got blinkers on for Halliday, but also if Jilly's enjoying the joke, she can maybe listen or not.
She
But
can chat to Megan or whatever.
I might hit a wee Lennon Miller joke. I might hit a wee.
Aye.
I might hit. How long? The wine? What 19 years old. Hey, that's older than Lennon Miller.
It's Stephen.
hey, bottle. It's only 19 years old. It's older than Lennon Miller. Would you get there? Andy, Lennon Miller. Good player, Andy.
Boy from Motherwell.
Mate, Andy, what's your like in training now? Is he humble? Aye, thought that. She's like a cracking boy, Andy.
No.
Right, you enjoy.
No.
Right, there.
You're being silly.
No, I wouldn't
silly.
have told it together.
You're being silly. I think you'd hold it together. I think you would wiggle your way in, mate. Mate, you seem like you're calm
too
collected now.
indus-
You're a bit of a slippery fucker as well, mate.
I can weasel my way in anywhere. Like I was saying about the woman, and mind I was saying the woman in the sunbeds was pure horrible.
Aye.
Like Megan was being a bit like, she's
Fucking
been
dumb bitch.
Mate, automatically I just like upped my ante a bit. I was like, I became now when they try to out dominate you.
Aye.
And you say you're not dominating me.
Aye. I like that.
Dominate me. I'll go louder than you.
Aggressive.
Aye.
You've been aggressive here.
I had to sign something because I hadn't went for a sunbed in a while, and she was like, aye, and I gave it back, and she was like, didn't sign that bit, and I was like, you're always looking for the dotted line, ain't you? I pure shouted it, mate. She felt the
dominance.
she
of it.
felt the dominance.
See,
mate.
I thought when you were saying that, I thought you were saying you de-escalate quite quickly. Like, I feel like, see, I'm going to give them a shout out. We're giving lots of shout outs.
Who's getting a shout out, man?
We're giving lots of shout outs. Genty's, mate. Genty's snack bar in East Kilbride is number 1, mate.
For what? Snacks?
Cajun chicken salad. Roll Cajun chicken salad on it. Dynamite, mate. Unbelievable. I think they have crack. I think they sprinkle a bit of gear or tobacco or something in the like peppers and that. Because I just go back, mate. They pull me back in. I can't go without it. But I go in there sometimes. There's a few lovely women walking in there. Very pally with one of them. The rest I can take a leave.
How pally? Her pally. Her pally.
No, I get along with her. I'm getting them. What's happening? How are you? I put on her a bit. She's an older woman, mate. It's a 40 late 40s.
They like when you put it on them.
Listen, and
I thought you were just a wee young king.
I'm
Put on me
I'm putting on her a bit, but in a way of like
respectfully.
You
respect the
every
hell out of her?
fibre of my being. I respect the woman, mate.
Right, nice.
And again, chat away. But sometimes the others, the others are like, I can take them all. I don't like. There's something about I go in. Like not that way. Sometimes I've never done this. I have done it occasionally. Now sometimes people go into a barber's and they wait for a certain guy. I've never really done that. But I would do that in there. I'd go into Genty's and be like, I'll wait for her.
I'll wait for her.
She makes the best.
That's even worse than that's worse than in a barber's, bro.
Obviously, it's the worst thing. I would never do that. I would never actually do that. I'd never go in somewhere and be like,
roll
I
shop.
don't want you to make my own bacon. I want her to do it, mate. That's nuts.
But he's Genty to win, no?
Listen, this woman, mate, she's an angel. She's lovely. I get along with her. She's a good. I feel like she's my auntie or something. She's a good laugh. But see, the others are sometimes salty bitches, man. Sometimes very no salt. I don't know if I want to say that. Because they're all lovely.
Salt.
They're all lovely. But I just mean sometimes I feel like I can go into a place and diffuse a diffuse a tense situation such as the one in the Sunbed you're talking about. Like I can be like, if somebody's fuming or whatever, I can be like, and like bam them up a bit and that, and then get
them
a bit.
giggling a bit.
But then sometimes I feel like I'm just annoying people into being like, aye,
like you're being too much. You're like, check this fucking comedian out, man. There is a weird like level of like how much you should be like that in a place. Because like sometimes I'll go to McDonald's and I've had like 8 hours of sleep, mate. I'm going round to get a sausage and McMuffin, a flat white or something. I'm going round and I'm pure. Like purely, I'm overly, and I think they must either somebody takes that as like, guy just breaking my day up a bit, or some cunt going, fucking guy.
No, but
it's fucking guy.
No, I feel like, because I know what you're saying, like, see if I go, as you say, like, if I go into somewhere and I've had like a coffee and I've had a good sleep and all that and everyone's feeling good and all that, I'll sometimes get in and be like, but I don't think that's ever over the top. Like, I know the exact feeling you mean, like going in somewhere, getting your thing, being like, all right, have a good day and that, like, just like subtly nice. I don't feel like you go in and you overhang me, but sometimes I can overhang me, so you get into the snack bar.
You hit your big time in the snack bar.
I've got guys coming in, they're like laying tar all day. You get ground workers coming in.
Real
all these
men,
boys.
bro.
I need to compete with this in front of the lovely woman in the snack bar. I'm going ham, bro.
You need to.
I'm cracking the jokes.
Because then you go in and it's like, who's this pussy?
I want to be. You want to be my main goal in most things I do. Like I love, like, I used to see me and my pals and we used to get on it, right? I used to stay in steps. Do you know that about me? Do you know I stayed in steps? You know where steps
When was
is?
that, man? I know
so
steps.
see, when I moved back to Australia, I moved to Steps and stayed there for a year, and it was the best, bro. Steps is class. Steps is such a good place to live. It's like, so I like my wee bit, but then round the corner there was like a wee breakfast shop, and when me and my pals used to we all used to get on it in mine, or like if we were going to a gaff or whatever, we would all come back and stay in mine. Every cunt.
And Steps.
Aye, and then it would be like, it would be always be pure and wild. Like, obviously it's not that far away, right? It's like just past like Craig End and that, but it seemed like a bit of a trek if you're coming from somewhere, know what I mean? If you're coming from Milton or something, know what I mean? So
It's quite rural.
we would all bounce up mine, and then the next day we would all go into the same. Have I ever told you about the corruption steps, bro?
No.
Mate, that's so weird to me, man, because that was a mad fixture of my, like, growing up, mate. Like, we'd go to, there's a pub called the Corruption. So
It's actually got that?
it's called the Corrupt, mate. The other side, it's called the Corruption. There's two sides to it, but it's totally, bro. It's like the Corrupt. It's the
Pub's totally?
Corrupt. The size of this room, and then
What?
I swear, and then the Corruption is like the size of that other room upstairs, like that kind of, like it's no big. But they're both kind of joined. But I would go. I went in there and like see like the 2014 World Cup. I was in there boozing like when I was like 15 or like 16 or something, and I would get in boozing because my pals were all done. I would just sit down, get a paper on that, like read the paper on that, and watch like. There was like, not mind when like Germany, or was it Brazil beat Germany 7-1 or the Germany beat Brazil?
No, Germany beat Brazil.
7-1.
David Luiz in
I
tears, bro.
watched that in there, mate, and I was like younger than like I should have been. But I ended up having my 18th birthday in there. But they said they don't take bookings in the Mad Lounge bit. They were like, we don't take bookings for 18ths. It's not like we don't do it. But I said that I was moving away, and that's why we're having a party. And the pure knew me and that, and they're like, oh, aye, that's fine, boss, like, that's fine, that. And then, like, my pals were all coming in, they were all giving me, like, cards for, like, my birthday, obviously, and I was like, that, and one of them was like, show us that a card, and I was like, no, like, show us that, and I was like, right there, and they're like, 18th, like, happy birthday, Jamie, and they're like, we've been serving you for, like, 3 years. Like, oh, mate, I've pure incriminated them, actually, ain't I? Maybe just beep the name of the actual
Beep the
pub.
name.
Aye, we'll beep the name.
Beat the name.
Beep the name. But they... like that. But in the Steps there was also a wee cafe that me and all my pals would go to, and for some reason I used to think it would be heavy funny. Like I used to go in, like the first time I went in, or the first few times I went in, I would say like full breakfast, everything crispy. But then But then I wanted it.
Everything crispy, mate. Beans and that.
Everything crispy, mate.
Every mate, crisp it up.
Full breakfast, everything crispy.
Cook that
I want the edges of the egg crispy.
Cook the full breakfast, right? Put the grill on in that oven and sit at that full breakfast on it for 10.
Aye, or just get a blowtorch or something and just go for it. No, I mean, I just want it blackened.
Asking for
Full breakfast blackened.
breakfast well done.
Aye, everything well done. Mate, my pal asked for his, my dad's, he asked for his wings well done. And like, he gets well done wings for like that rooster and that. They're banging, mate.
Well done.
Well done wings are so much better.
Crispy and that.
Well done wings are amazing, mate. They fall off the bone and that, right? But see whenever we go for that black rooster, he's always like, his wings always take ages because obviously he's getting them well done. And he's always like, they'll just congratulate them the new. It's good, isn't it?
I like it.
They'll give them a round of applause, mate, in the kitchen.
While we've got about 5-ish minutes left on YouTube before we go over to the Patreon, I want to hit you with something, mate.
Right.
So we done our predictions on Patreon.
Oh, aye.
We done who we think's going to die, possible paid allegation.
Aye, so let's go through a couple of them. The paid allegation was LeBron. We agreed on that one.
Cliff Richard.
Yep, he's going to die.
I thought maybe John, no pedo, but John Mackay.
John Mackay from STV News.
Would like, no so much get
just
mad weird shit, but like, he's a bit of a womanizer.
Aye.
He's he's at the big news nights out and that.
Aye. He's got a couple of buds and a wife.
Aye, he's got a couple of mistresses. He literally brings in the news of the entire nation.
He is the big dog, mate.
And we had many more, right? But
what else did we have?
Gordon DL.
What did I say about Gordon DL?
You said he's going to stop a bank robbery and then brag about it.
He's going to foil a robbery and then say the mushroom couldn't have done it.
Mush with a fuck it. Honestly.
Mush with a crumble.
Mush with a crumble. You'd have hit the fire alarm.
We had other ones, but
I've got one more.
Right, go for it.
I want to pose to you, right?
Give me it.
What do you think about this? HS Tiki Talkie will run for Prime Minister.
I can see that.
Mate.
Does he live here? But
Nah.
He'll do it for Zoom.
He's running the country for Dubai.
For Zoom, that's a ball.
But he's running the country on TikTok Live.
Aye.
So like everybody needs to tune into TikTok Live to know what's happening.
Aye, like he'll have a parliamentary meeting thing and it'll be like
General G, Foreign Secretary and that.
Aye.
To like negotiate with like Iran and Ukraine, Russia and all that. General G trust.
I feel like General G's been underutilised. I feel like he could probably kind of soften some of the hard edges in the Britain's foreign policy at the moment.
Aye. Because Andrew Tate's running for Prime Minister, do you know that?
Is he?
Aye.
Yeah, I think he might be one of the assassination attempts.
He's got my vote.
Aye.
Oh, mate, if Tate runs, bro.
You gone Tate?
Mate, I'm Tate. Team Tate.
All in on Tate.
Mate, all in, mate. Tate Prime Minister.
One of my predictions was going to be that Tristan Tate would... would you call that? I'm pissed, mate.
So bad, bro.
What would you call that when like I think Tristan Tate's going to like, what did Judas say to Jesus again? Betray. I think Tristan Tate is going to betray Andrew Tate. Andy Tate. Andy Tate. El Dorado.
Fuck, mate, he's a bit of that ball, man. I think Tristan, mate, is going to come out transgender, mate.
Transgender Tristan.
Mate, he's going to do it.
I feel like Tristan might actually, as I say, try and overthrow the whole Tate empire. Is there any Tristan stands?
Should we get best? Why don't we go to Patreon and watch best Tristan Tate? Just moments, bro.
I don't know what that cunt's done, mate.
I want to watch like a Tristan Tate like hit hard edit, bro.
Let's keep it on YouTube, mate.
Aye,
Just
let's keep
get
going.
some Tristan Tate. I want to see some.
Get like hardest Tristan Tate moments ever, mate.
I don't know if there's any.
No, it's hundreds, bro.
Does he not just work in like Starbucks or
Mate,
something?
like there'll be like good clips of him like shutting the door of a Lamborghini and all that.
I like for Andrew.
Aye, like opening it and then shutting it for the Andy.
Is he the man lapdog, mate?
No, mate, they're very much respected. Like they respect each other, mate.
I know they respect each other. I'm talking, does
Mate,
anybody
Andy
else give a fuck about Tristan?
Andy Tate and Tristan Tate are like two lions in the jungle.
Aye.
100%.
Fighting for the same. Aye, but look, everything of Tristan.
Handsome edit. Let's get this up, mate.
Aye, whip up.
4K. It's in 4K.
Aye, yeah, he's a good looking boy, by the way.
Good neck.
He's a cracking looking big lad. He's a handsome boy. Like, was he a fighter? Did he fight?
Mate, he's fighting every day his life for justice out the Matrix, mate. That's what he's doing, fuck's sake. That was hard. It was only 18 seconds, but it packed a punch.
That guy's handsome, mate. I'll give him that.
These are all pretty gay edit. I'm looking for more like business talking it.
But I don't think he has anything. What is it?
Did he just
built
look
different? Built different.
Get built different, Tristan Tate.
There was a time when I was in prison, and my lawyers had spoken to Andrew on the phone. I famously didn't make a single phone call throughout my entire.
A single phone call?
Not a single phone call. No.
Wow, you really are built different.
I am built different.
Spinning it. He was
He
driving
loves
us.
a cigar, doesn't he? He loves a cigar.
That is the typical hard man thing, mate. Cigar.
See, be fair, I've been kind of choking for a cigar recently. I don't know why, mate. I want a stogie in the gub, man. Do you know I used to have a mad ready, mate? Do you know I had kept some Monte Cristo Torpedo cigars for Cuba? Like mad belter cigars in the house for ages. And one night me and Joe smoked them out his back. Like 6 cigars that I was keeping for a good while. I'd kept them for like 4 years. I'm going to admit it here. I was keeping them for when Celtic won 10 in a row. Didn't happen. So
There is something quite gay about cigars, I think. In terms of like being like pure right boys, this is the moment. Like pure right boys, it's cigar time.
It's a pure experience,
Aye.
but bro, you sit, mate, no matter, as I said, me and Joe smoked 6 of them sitting at his back, right? Mate, you sit with your boy out a back garden.
Oh, and no
and smoke
question.
a cigar. Life's good, bro.
I know. Mate, the closest thing I've ever had to that is like, I remember it was like my 17th birthday or something, right? And I had been pure cutting about ripping out my nut or something. And a boy that we used to hang about me who told me that he jumped out the tap flare. He lived in the tap flare of high flats. And he said one time he had to jump out his window and he used a plastic bag as a parachute. And he landed and he was completely fine.
Was it true?
No.
I've heard that.
You've heard
I've
that.
heard people doing that. Did
I
the
don't
guy in
think-
Greenock no do that? With a bin bag or something?
DB Cooper or something.
I'm sure DB Cooper was in Greenock.
Aye. That's where he landed, mate.
He
After he
landed.
jumped out the plane. He landed in Greenock, then had to use. He was like, "Hey, you got a parachute? You got a Tesco bag?
I'll take it.
I'll take that."
That'll
But
do.
mate, that boy, he messaged me. He's like, "Mate, I've rolled a blunt. Come up to like Ruggie Station, the new, and we'll puff it." There's a mad bit where like a bucket used to be around there, like right behind the
I
station.
love your
in
mad bucket
Wood.
spots, mate.
Aye.
Your childhood, see your teen years, it feels like a mad GTA thing or something to me.
It was.
Like, because everything was like, so we had a mad spot and it was like round there and that was where we done all this and that. And then it was like, it's like mad points
It's
of interest.
checkpoints.
Like
aye.
you turn up and it's like a bucket and it's like 10 points. And
Mate,
it's
I
like,
remember like we had a mad feud with like the wee like there was wee guys that used to cut about and play football and that, like they would like try and get on the mad what's the mad thing, a mugger?
a mugger, multi-use game area, bro.
The multi-use gaming area, mate. We were up there and we were playing football and that, and like it was like boys we knew, it was like their wee brothers and that, and they were like starting to kick about and that, and like want a game of football and that.
Aye.
And mate, we went up to the bucket once and somebody had pissed in it and we were like, that was defo them. Only they knew where it was, and it was a mad war to be like, mate, you disrespecting our bucket like that, mate.
That is one of the most disrespectful.
Pissing in somebody's bucket, brother.
Passing in the bucket.
I don't like it, mate.
Urinating.
We had to fucking lay the law down, mate.
Aye.
You don't piss in somebody's bucket, mate.
Did you skip them about?
Mate, we had to, mate. I'm saying nothing, mate. It's
Sure,
an
man.
ongoing case, mate. I'm saying nothing, mate. Took them both out, mate. He daft.
Mate, did you hear about Trump buying Greenland.
Right after we were talking about it, I know.
We were literally just talking about. I was saying how it's the worst place I can imagine living in.
Aye, and then he's like, I like it.
But see that guy, he's seen potential. He's
There's
seen
shit up there, mate. Ice, water, mate. There's water up there.
mate, and you know how much we respect water.
Water, mate. Oil. Never mind. Just stop oil. See when just stop water comes out, that's when I'll be pouring water there like Banksies and that.
Water,
and it will just be doing nothing.
How nuts is it? Water runs out. Like water's got to run out, mate.
No.
Aye, mate. Water is
How?
a finite resource, bro.
Falls out the sky, mate.
It's no enough for 7-8 billion people. Like water's so scarce in the grand scheme of things. In the next 100 years, water's scarce, bro.
Mate, what communist bullshit is this, mate?
Mark Zuckerberg's buying all the lakes and that, mate. Like they're
Buying
all,
lake.
mate, they're all buying lakes.
Who's got Loch Lomond? William Wallace still?
Alex Salmon's still got the rights to it, I think.
Does he?
But
It had his state.
mate, is Alex Salmon dead? When did he die?
Mate, he just...
Was it like 2 years ago or something?
He made a speech about the 12th October last year.
Mate, it was actually just no long ago.
Mate,
I was doing it when
He died in North Macedonia.
Oh, it's on holiday.
No place I'd rather go.
Mate, I was going to put a prediction in for Alex Salmon this year, and I was
Did
like,
I?
I think that cunt's dead, mate.
Nah, he's not up to much this year, I don't think, because, like, deed.
Aye,
But-
dead in that. But I think he still owns the rights to Loch Ness.
No, Loch Lomond.
Lomond,
Loch
sorry.
Ness you can take, mate.
Are you not having Loch Ness?
Loch Ness,
Mate, do you
have
know,
it.
have you ever watched, like, do you know, like, say Loch Ness? That's like the only thing any cunt knows about us. Like, there's nothing more famous
Loch
in
Ness
Scotland
Monster?
than the Loch Ness Monster. That's like up there with kilts. Like, it's kilts and the Loch Ness Monster. That's
Bagpipes.
Bagpipes are like, they'll go, oh, that weird instrument and that. Like, see, because I'm a mad weird cunt, right? I watch like hundreds of stuff about like, oh, like asking Americans about
Asking Americans about what they know about Scotland.
Aye, and it's fuck all.
Is
mate.
that not in England?
Aye, and it's like,
What the hell?
What I do know is it's northern England, and that's where Nessie stays. It's always like Nessie, mate, Nessie's. And I watched a mad thing about just about Scotland, and it was like, oh, and do you know what it was? It was a YouTube video comparing Scotland to England in every way. It was a good wee video, but it wasn't really. They loved England. They were pure sucking up England's ass, but it was like one of the things. It was like, in Scotland has more mountains, England has more rivers, Scotland has more lakes, and then it was like all lochs, as they call it, which is Loch Ness, where the Loch Ness Monster stays, and it's like that's what
People know.
colloquially we are known as around the world.
The
mate.
Loch Ness Monster.
Some mad dumb nonsense, mate. I'm not having the Loch
Get
Ness
to know
Monster.
us. Get to know us, man. We're all right. Me,
Fuck's sake.
Halliday, me,
Jelly,
me, Halliday, Jelly, mate. Come get to know us.
This is
Mate,
the,
come get to know us, man.
it's
We're
the
all right.
backbone of Scotland, mate.
Mate, us three, the
See-
triangle, mate, in the middle for Motherwell.
Aye, do you think you should pop up a bit of
Mate,
it?
I've had dreams about me and Halliday playing the part.
Do you think I think I'm gonna be honest, right? I've watched Andy Halliday playing football quite a lot. I've played football with you quite a few times. I think you could bring his game up to a level. that
I
he's
think
not-
me and Halliday would sort of like compliment each other.
Aye, because Halliday's obviously got an engine. He's got a better engine than you.
Halliday's got like, I'm going to work hard for this team. I've got very much the opposite where I'm going to go, I'm going to work hard so that people give me hundreds of compliments. Like I'm not interested in the team really.
Aye.
I'm interested in, alright, I want people to say the team played well, but I also want them to say, but they've got a star.
Mate, how good is that? How good is that? How good would it be to be that cunt? But he's the one guy.
He is the guy, Lennon Miller.
Aye, like the Lennon Miller, mate. Like I feel like
Here, who would you rather be, right? Well, I know the answer, but think about Dosh-wise, right?
Right.
Lennon Miller or Luke Littler?
oh, look Littler, mate.
Luke Littler, mate.
Look Littler's living the best. But also, I might rather
Littler?
be Bunton than both of them, mate.
Bunton looks like a fucking sausage, mate.
Oh.
But I do like Bunton.
Mate,
But he
don't-
does look like a rolling sausage, mate.
Mate, there's not a funnier thing to me. I don't know why I love it. Let's go bunting mental, mate. I love bunting, mate. I'm on the bunting train.
Mate, Little's like 17,
Aye,
mate.
exactly. He's a wee dauber. I love bunting, mate.
Mate, Little's
I'm
get
talking bunting, mate. I'm talking. I am Titanium. Mate, how funny is it just being like coming out, you're like an older guy, or your slogan's let's go bunting mental, you come out to Titanium and it's just like ricochet, you take your aim and you're like, I am Titanium. You saw me there.
Do you know think like the darts because if you think about like fighters walkout tunes, it's always pure like many men, where's dead, or like it's pure like doom doom da 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 da. And then darts tunes are always like pure like Katy Perry fireworks. That like, they're always mad tunes that are like, aye, I mean, alright, but it's not really. I wish some like, you know what I always wish would happen in darts. Now darts is like a mad way where it's like, look, see, if you're good enough, doesn't matter if you're fat, doesn't matter if you're ugly, you're gonna be a star. I wish like some mad super athlete would be like a mad NBA prospect would come out of Britain and be like, look, I'm going to train darts and I'm going to actually just like 180. See the way like Steph Curry throws threes? Like just 180, check out. Like
None but net.
like no getting a 9 darter is like rare. I wish some super athlete would just come out and wreck the game, mate.
I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's because I like wind or something, or like I don't know why that's not a thing. Because you would think that if you were like heavy strong, see if you had like a strong like tricep and all that, and you had like strong forearms and pure laser focused, and you just don't think like you should.
It should be like should be a mad athlete that's like, right, I'm the perfect height,
Like standing like this or something.
like
just
the way like an NBA player, like you could get to Steph Curry, bounce it to him, and he could just hit a three.
Aye.
Like that should be like the way a darts player should be able to hit 180.
That's what Luke Littler is, because Steph Curry's what 5'11", and he's no pure a mad basketball player. He's obviously an athlete. He's obviously solid, obviously heavy, fit as fuck. But I mean, he's no pure built for. It's not like he's got mad long arms that pure. I don't know, but what Luke Littler's got is mad precision with a dart, mate. That cunt's a mad alien, bro.
It's nuts because you watch him and you're like. That's what I kind of do love about darts, is a way where you're like, look, that we cunt, he would have been walking in B&M if he wasn't the best darts player in the world. Know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else he could have done probably that would have gave him any chance of having that much money, like $500,000 tourneys and that.
Bro, he's projected by the time he's like 30 to be worth $100 million. Like, there's a mad thing. There's something. It was mad. Dan told me about it. There was a mad article about how he can surpass like Cristiano Ronaldo eventually. And
He's
shit.
only 17.
He's 17 and he's making, he wins 10 tournaments a year, and the average prize money's like $100K or something. Obviously the big one's $500,000.
I love Van Gerwen, bro.
Do you?
I'm a big Van Gerwen guy.
I'm a power man myself. I like Big Phil, mate.
He's on the list, mate.
Aye?
He takes birds back to a caravan and fingers them.
Oh, does he?
All right, love. You want me at 180?
You want this finger in the paste, eh?
You want me hit 180? Mate, that's it. That's the Powers move, bro. Back to the caravan and the Sports Direct. Adidas trackies, mate. Back, he's got the dart. You want me at 180? You want me to turn dart ball? You want me to turn pussy? That's what the Pebble says, bro.
On pussy.
You want me to turn pussy?
Mate, Luke Littler. Luke Littler.
Mate.
Would you rather be Luke Littler or Jude Bellingham?
GB, mate. What time we on? We need to swap over. Aye, trips.
Right, we're going to go talk about who would rather be. I've got a couple wee questions for you.
Right, troops. First one back of the year, El Dorado, Adam Donnelly. Check the descriptions if you want to find more. I've got this custom hoodie. You can go and buy the hat that Jamie's wearing, the sunglasses. You can buy it all at El Dorado's website. We'll link it in the description below. Go buy the merch. This is the only wine that you should be drinking this year.
Yes.
If you're Scottish, and please, I can only beg you, right? I can only ask the question. please drink it responsibly, right? I don't want to see, if I see even a sniff of irresponsible drinking, anything, especially El Dorado, I will go nuts, mate.
I've seen him. As soon as you see somebody, you seen somebody shotgunning a beer the other day, would you date him?
Fucking took his head off, mate.
Took his head right off his shoulders.
Took it
It was
off.
disgusting. Done it with two blades at the same time. It was fucking revolting, but it's what he does, and it's because we just support the moniker of drink responsibly.
If
So
any of
heavily.
yous even think about it,
Don't get him going.
don't get me going. But we're going to continue this. This is far from over,
Aye.
troops.
Oh, new studio,
We're in the new shoot.
new year. Obviously, Patreon have already had.
We've already done an episode for Patreon, which you can still get on the free trial if you go over to patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff. Get the free trial. You can see the last week's episode that we done. That was the first one of the year where we done all our predictions for this year, and you can see the rest of this episode. Why would you not do it? It's literally for £0, £0, mate. Go get the free trial. If you don't like it after a week, cancel it. Don't worry about it. This train's continuing because we've got a few Who Would You Rather Be's. Jay Bells. We need to talk about the career of Jay Bells, and I want to talk about. You know who I'm talking about. Who's the mad short guy in the NBA that was like 5'3" and he had like a 14-year career? He was called like Muggsy or something.
Look,
You know what I'm talking about? Let's get his height. He was
Look it up.
Mate, this guy was 5'3", had a 14-year career in the NBA. How did you do that? 5'3", bro.
look him.
Patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff for the rest of the episode. We love you. Bye bye.
Cheerio.